Remember when we were young?
Kinda, yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah. I do. Time went by slower. Now it just freaking goes by. You know, it's the same stuff over and over again, too. Every day. Same stuff over and over. You try to save and try to get ahead of your bills, and that's it.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. You're making life sound really great right now, Justin.
Well, it is pretty great, though. I mean, there's a small little victories that I mean, if we want to get like 1984-ish on it and everything, the NFL is totally like whiskey in 1984. Just
okay.
Yeah, the NFL, sports in general. It's just, it's what keeps you in order. You're like, I guess I could work this job for 25 years if I can keep watching, the Dallas Cowboys every Sunday during 4 months during the year.
Yeah, bread and circuses, my man. Bread and circuses.
Bread and circuses?
Yeah, that's like the historical term for keeping the people happy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the 1984 whiskey, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
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 That's what it is, man.
Hey, you got Packers football this week. That's all you got to do, right? Just make it through 6 more days or however you got to think about it, right?
It's my
and then
carrot.
You get your whiskey. I mean, your football.
It's my carrot, man.
There you go. Yeah. It's your carrot.
Same thing. Yeah, there's a nurse that I see in the hospital when I'm cleaning up trash cans, and he's like, what's your carrot? I'm like, I don't know, man. No, of course not. I know. When you have a kid, it's like, that's your carrot. That's it. They grow up so slow. Yeah,
I wouldn't know. I'm knocking on wood right now. Just FYI.
I'll knock on it too, for sure. So, if you didn't know, this is Bathroom Break Podcast where two dumbasses talk. Sometimes we have three dumbasses on, but today it's two. I'm Justin. That's Alan.
What's up?
And subscribe. Let us know how stupid we are. Something like that.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah. And on the shit your pants spectrum, we're closer to a shit your pants podcast than a not shit your pants podcast.
Our other co-host, I guess you call him, Adam, last week is like, hey guys, we got to record an episode because I got a good story.
I got the story.
And we didn't know what the story was, right? So he just comes on. He's like, hey guys, okay, so here's the story. I shit my pants. Like, dude.
Yeah, that was the whole story, beginning to end, one sentence. It's like,
yeah,
all right, man. That's
well, cool. The episode before that one is called Adam Sucks at Telling Stories.
I remember that. I brought it up during the episode too. Oh, listen to it last week. Yeah. You can't make it up. You just can't make it up.
Yeah, you really can't.
Yeah.
Good old Adam.
Oh, man. Yeah. Good guy, though. He's fun. He's great.
He is. But he's one of those kids where if we told you that he had to wear a helmet when he was growing up, you'd be like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got two things.
This is definitely going to be less of a crap your pants kind of episode, right?
Yeah, it is, for sure. I was going that way. Even though I was thinking of those crap your pants things, I'm going to save it for when Adam's back. So teaser, guys. I got a couple shit your pants things for when Adam comes back. Yeah.
That's good. I do have a somewhat not even somewhat. I do have a bathroom-related question that I want to ask you. I think it's a good talking point, and I feel like you would be somebody good to discuss it with or answer the question. You ready?
Well, wait. Let's just lay out. I got two things. So
lay it out.
Yeah, I got a random question and I got a reality show idea, and I wanted to jump. I'm going to be pitching this next week, so I want to hear your opinion on it. So it sounds like you got a situation.
Yeah, I got a situation. I got just a question, a question for another man. And you're the closest I could find to it, so I figured I'd ask you.
Well, I guess evidence does show that I have the properties of a male and a mammal, because I do have a child, unless it's not mine. But that's.
I'm knocking on wood for you again, buddy.
I know. It's past the point. Might as well just keep going with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, how long do you have? Like a week before you go, wait a second? No. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I think you have a little bit of time. Not like when you're sleeping in the hospital, I think during those 2 or 3 days, I think that's about it. Then you got to.
That sounds about right.
You got to jump. You got to go.
It's on the receipt.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, let's say I know somebody who says, I like to sit when I pee instead of stand when I pee. Is that okay? Do you lose respect? I guess the question is, do you lose respect for a sit peer?
Oh gosh, you're provoking another question in me. So I got a follow-up question. All right. You're talking about
this is not at a public bathroom. This is private. This is at your home.
A male, right?
A male, yes.
Yeah. This is after like they turn to you and say, "I've never seen Die Hard." Once again, watch last week's episode or listen to
terrorist.
It. Whatever.
Al Qaeda.
I do. I can't help it, but I do. That preference is weird. There's so much growing up as a boy. There's so much nostalgia with just standing up and peeing, especially if you have a brother. You play lightsabers. You play, like you kind of hope that there's some like poo stuck to. Yeah, this is a shit your pants podcast. If there's poo like stuck to the porcelain, like you try to, jet stream it off. You know.
Naturally.
What benefit could you get from sitting while you're peeing? I just wouldn't understand it. I lose respect, and I think like my conversations would just kind of die with the person. There's some people where I just can't keep a conversation going. I think that would be one of them.
Okay.
What do you think?
Because the reason I'm asking is I have no problem if you want to sit while you pee. And I was watching one of my favorite shows ever is called You're the Worst. And it's about these two horrible people. And this one guy is explaining to his girlfriend or fiance or whatever it is that he sits while he's peeing. He's like, no, I was peeing. And she doesn't believe him. And she looks and he's like, oh my gosh, why were you sitting while you're peeing? And he's like, they're my two favorite things to do, sit and pee. Like, it's just, why wouldn't I do them together? And I was like, that's a good point.
I wouldn't want to lose respect for them, but I would. I just couldn't help it. Okay, here's my follow-up. Are we done with that question? I think we're okay. All right.
Keep going. Yeah.
My follow-up, do you gain respect for a female that goes to you and says, I stand when I pee all the time. Even when I'm pooping, before I poop, I still stand when I pee.
Do I gain respect for her? No. But if I'm picking a softball league, she's my first pick. Does that make sense?
No. I want you to explain that to me.
Let's just say I could see her in the WNBA and I don't need to know her height. Okay?
Yeah, for some reason I stereotypically gave her a deeper voice too. Oh gosh.
Yeah, she should be mating with Adam to create super babies that are probably terrible at telling stories.
Yeah. Hey guys, I got a story. Oh man. All right. Here is a random question. I was just thinking about this. I was listening to another podcast, and they're talking about how for their kids' birthdays, they always like their birthday parties. It's always just like, F it, let's just get pizza. And then I was thinking at work, like when the units are like really busy or whatever, and they feel like people can't get to lunch or whatever, they always bring pizza or whatever.
Right.
So let's just say for some reason culturally it's not appropriate to have pizza anymore. What would the food be? Because like pizza's the default. It's like, hey, no one's gonna have lunch today, let's just get pizza for everyone. We'll eat pizza while we go through work or whatever. Or like
I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And let me go ahead and say pizza is the greatest as far as easy food that is perfect for all occasions.
Right.
It's my go-to game day food. If I'm watching football, I get pizza because I think it makes the most sense. I can stand up, I can eat it. I don't need a fork. It's the perfect food for occasions.
It's its own plate. You could grab a slice of pizza, put a wing on it, eat the wing, and then eat the pizza.
This is true. Also, if you're looking for another of one of our episodes to listen to, Justin Hates Deep Dish is another episode, even though deep dish is delicious.
Debatable. Listen to that episode.
So let me go ahead and say this. If it's culturally not acceptable to eat pizza any longer, I, being from Southern California, believe in burritos.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is what I do. So Adam's family has game day for opening college football Saturday every year. And every year I bring over breakfast burritos for whoever wants them, because it's just in Southern California, there's a taco shop on every corner. And you just get burritos. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter. You get burritos. It's what it is.
I was a part of that at the driving range. That happened.
Yeah, at the driving range, we got breakfast burritos.
That's a good answer. That is a good answer.
It's a portable food that's delicious and can be taken so many different ways, just like pizza. What do you want on it? Well, what do you want on your burrito? You know, just it fits.
Now, going back to this reality, I would still pick pizza as the better food for like
right.
I mean, personally, I'd want a burrito all the time, but some people don't like chicken burritos. Some people don't like steak burritos. Some people, you know, it's like they don't want their burrito too hot because they're wusses, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? It's like, no.
Who the hell's ordering a burrito? Like, hey, could I get somewhat cold? Could you put some ice in the middle of my burrito?
No,
Mexicans would just freak out.
I'm talking about like spice, man.
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say that. Okay, I feel like an idiot now.
Yeah,
that was an Adam moment right there.
And if you're like, who you know doesn't want to, you know, some little spice in the burrito or like jalapeno level heat in the burrito, go to the Midwest. Those people, yeah. It's a whole bunch of people out there that don't want that.
That's true. Yeah. No.
So I kind of agree. It's just, man, you can pizza. You don't even have to ask people what they want. You get a pepperoni, you get a veggie, and you get a cheese, and you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I will say this though. As much as I love pepperoni pizza and everything, whenever I go to a pizza shop, and I went to one on Saturday to watch the games, I got a pizza and I never get pepperoni. I never get red sauce pizzas for the most part.
Oh my god!
I got chicken and ranch, or I get buffalo, or I get something else usually.
Sound like a hipster.
Yeah, but I did it before it was cool. Damn it.
Yeah. Actually, at this university I went to in Wisconsin, it was the first time I had a ranch-based pizza. It was a chicken ranch pizza. I don't know, man. The ranch sauce was just literally ranch. It was really good. I mean, especially when you're really drunk. But it's like,
what's crazy is I don't like ranch, but ranch-based pizza is delicious.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's freaking phenomenal. So let's not hate, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have two things then. Because weren't we going to make a reality show better? Or are we tabling that?
Yeah.
All right. And
I say if you want to go for it.
Ours was going to be Married at First Sight.
Yes.
Yeah. You know the show? Do you know the show?
I don't watch it, but I looked up the premise of it just to make sure I knew exactly what it was. Yeah. I looked up the premise of it today, and I think I got an okay one. I'm sure you're going to destroy it. Like you're going to make it so much better than mine, but I feel okay about it.
I don't think so. So the premise is that they go to a random city each time. They make a ton of people audition to be blindly married. The first time that they meet someone is when they marry them, and it's supposedly 3 experts. How you're an expert in how people get married is beyond me, because I mean, I don't know if there is an expert in that. I mean, the divorce rate is pretty high. Whatever. Anyway, so these supposed experts match people up, and sometimes the couples work out, sometimes they don't, and all this stuff. But they're legally married, I guess. They keep saying that, even though I kind of am skeptical that they actually legally get married. I don't know. Right. Yeah. So that's a premise.
Right. So do you want to go with yours first? Do you want to lay out how you would make Married at First Sight better?
Sure. It would probably actually just be making Married at First Sight the same, because instead of the 3 experts, you get kind of like you'd get celebrities, but you'd get like this perfect pocket of celebrity that would be like the Rob Gronkowski celebrity. So it'd be like Rob Gronkowski, the actor that played Stifler, you know, like those guys.
Jenny McCarthy.
Or Charlie Day.
Okay.
Yeah. Charlie Day for sure. And then you'd get those guys, and they would match. They would match them up. And then actually you just compare the statistics, and I bet they're on the same as the experts at Married at First Sight.
I bet you they probably are. Yeah. God, you would have to think of the women that they would choose. It would be great.
Right. Just, yeah. And all the, you know, the dudes they would pick, I don't know. They'd probably pick the dudes with money and stuff. Well,
it would just be hilarious because people... Sorry, go for it.
Oh, last year they picked this guy who was a basketball player, but he wasn't currently playing. So they had an unemployed guy marry some chick. It was like, what are you doing? You know, this
The
guy's
chick's like,
unemployed.
what the hell?
Yeah, yeah, I know. Wait, so you're a basketball player, but you're not on a team? Yeah, that's right. Where are you staying? My friend's couch. Literally, he was staying at his friend's house. I think his friend like let him use his room to tour, but like he was like staying at the couch. Yeah, I don't know.
In that case, I'm a professional football player. I'm just not on a team right now.
Right. Right.
I'm in the free agent market. If they want to pick me up, they can just they just call me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that, and I bet you you're right. I bet you the numbers are basically the same.
Yeah, I could almost. I would put a lot of money on it. I'd put like 50% of my life savings on it.
That's a lot of money, man. It's like $14 when
It depends
on a good day.
how much we keep dipping into it.
Oh, depressing. So my idea to make Married at First Sight better was to do it. I think I haven't dated since this app has been out, but like Tinder or one of the Bumbles or whatever it's called, where they match you up with friends of friends on Facebook.
Oh,
I think they should use that. They can only pick from friends of friends on Facebook, or
wow.
people that you are friends of on Facebook, and that's how you get married. So when you show up, but they don't let the people know. So when they show up to their wedding day, everybody in the audience, everybody in the at the wedding is people they know,
right?
And they're marrying at least an acquaintance. It would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. They would like walk down. They'd be like, "Why is Alan here? wait, why is Adam on that?" Yeah.
Didn't that guy crap his pants?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
I think it would be good.
Yeah, I like that. While we're on the thing of reality show, here's my reality show idea. So,
okay.
And actually, it might be a real reality show. I'm probably not original on this at all. But contestants are given a situation which they say they would never do, like never ever do, and then the game show continues to increase money in order, until they say like that they would do the activity. Of course, there's a threshold for that. Right. It's a made up threshold by some kind of like in the Deal or No Deal, there's a banker or something. He has like a secret threshold in there. Right. It's like, eat this dog crap. It's like, oh, never eat that dog crap. And then it's like 150,000. And then you start thinking about it. You're like, I could lay up for, 2 weeks for $150,000. Right?
You know how much dog crap I would eat for $150,000?
I know. I'm talking like 2 plates worth, like full.
I wouldn't even need a bowl. It could be fresh out of the dog.
Okay, where's your threat? 100 grand. Would you do
100? Yeah.
50 grand.
You put a comma in there, I'm thinking, yep, happening.
Yeah. It's like, amputate a pinky finger. It's like, I'd never do that. Dude, I tell people, and even at work, maybe I shouldn't be telling people at work this, but I'm like, I got a price. I got a price on everything. And if you say you don't, you're a liar.
It's true.
You're a big fat liar.
It's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. Maybe we are just heartless bastards.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I would lose my pinky for a good amount of money. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, dude. You could take whatever finger you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. So let me little background information, because we were talking about reality shows this weekend. I was helping my grandmother and my grandfather move from one assisted living place to another, and my dad was like, him and his wife, my stepmother, they want to make a reality show where they put two couples that are like old people in an assisted living place. They want to put two of them in the same room. Living together. So four people living together, 4 old people living together, and just film that. He thinks it would be great. I don't think it would last that long because they don't live very long. Yeah. So yeah. It would be a new couple every 2 weeks. Like, they get voted off, they would just die early.
I don't like that idea.
I didn't think it was great, but at the same point, my grandmother is she's in the memory care, so right. There's some crazy people in there. So it could be funny.
That's true. I just feel ethically Now I'm talking about ethics. Ethically. Because it's like...
This is the guy who literally just said there's a price for anything.
I know. But ethically, it's like, man, just let them be comfortable, dude. Like, why do you have to exploit them this way? But...
So you're saying you would never, ever do that?
I mean, how big is the room?
How about 20,000?
Right. How big is the room, though? It would have to be a big room, right?
I don't know what size room they have. I didn't measure it out. Let's say it is 12 by 15. So let's double that because it's two couples. Yeah, we'll say 20 by 30.
Just think about those poor, like, caregivers. You know, it's all the poop they'd be cleaning up at once. Man. Shit.
I like how that's where you went with it.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know. And then you could have a spinoff.
I don't think I'd watch it either, but they were thinking that would be a good one.
Yeah, you could have the spinoff, like the House Hunter spinoff, you know, where they're looking for assisted living. On this week's Tommy, the retired
they wouldn't
teacher,
make it through most of the episode.
Yeah. They're looking for a suitable memory care that is close enough to the beach, but also close enough to the city. Yeah. No.
No, it would be the best because we're looking for assisted living for 2, and then later in the episode, can we make that assisted living for 1? And it'd be like, oh, grandma, ma'am, no. It would just be really sad. Yeah, this episode got dark.
Yeah, well, you had to.
Oh,